Goku here. Welcome back to Reading the Bible with your host Goku. And it came to pass when they had brought them forth abroad that he said, Escape for thy lives, look not behind thee, there neither stay thou in all the plain, escape to the mountain, lest thou be consumed. And Lot said unto them, Oh, not so, my lord. Behold, now thy servant has found grace in thy sight, and thou hast magnified thy mercy, which thou hast shewed unto me, and saving my life, and I cannot escape to the mountains, lest some evil take me, and I die. Behold, now their city is near to flee into, and it is a little one. Oh, let me escape this here. It is not a little one, and my soul shall live. And he said unto them, See, I have accepted thee concerning this thing, also that I will not overthrow this city, for the which thou hast spoken. Haste thee, escape thither, for I cannot do anything till thou become thither. Therefore the name of the city was called Zoar. The sun was risen upon the earth when Lot entered into Zoar. Then the Lord rained upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven. And he overthrew those cities and all the plain and all the inhabitants of the cities and that which grew upon the ground. But his wife looked back and from behind him, and she became a pillar of salt. And Abraham got up early in the morning to the place where he stood before the Lord. And he looked towards Sodom and Gomorrah, and towards all the land of the plain, and beheld, and lo, the smoke of the country went up as the smoke of a furnace. And it came to pass, when God destroyed the cities of the plain, that God remembered Abraham and sent Lot out of the midst of the overthrow, when he overthrew the cities, and thus which Lot dwelt. And Lot went up out of Zoar, and dwelt in the mountain, and his two daughters with him, for he feared to dwell in the Zoar, and he dwelt in the cave, and his two daughters. And the firstborn said unto the younger, Our father is old, and there is not a man in the earth to come unto us after the manner of all the earth. Come, let us make our father drink wine, and we will lie with him, that we may preserve seed of our father. And they made their father drink wine that night. And the firstborn went in and lay with her father, and he perceived not when she lay down, nor when she arose. And it came to pass on the morrow that the firstborn said unto the younger, Behold, I lay young night with my father, and let us make him drink wine this night also, and go thou in and lie with him, that we may be preserved seed of our father. And they made their father drink wine that night also. And the younger rose and lay with him, and he perceived not when she lay down, nor when she rose. Thus were both the daughters of Lot and with the children by their fathers. And the firstborn bare a son, and called his name Moab. The same is the father of the Moabites unto this day, and younger she also bare a son and called his name Ben Benjamin. The same is the father of the children of En unto this day. Chapter 20. And Abraham journeyed from there thence towards the south and country, and dwelled between Kansas and Shur and Shunjor and Gar. And Abraham said of Sarah his wife, She is my sister. And Abimelech king of Jorah sent and took Sarah. But God came to Abimelech in a dream by night, and said to him, Behold, thou art but a dead man, for the woman which thou hast taken for she is a man's wife. But Abimelech had not come near her, and he said, Lord, wilt thou slay also a righteous nation? Said he not unto me, She is my sister, and she herself said, He is my brother, in the iniquity of my heart, and innocently of my hands have I done this. And God said unto him in a dream, Yea, I know that thou didst this in the iniquity of thy heart, but for I also withheld thee from sinning against me. Therefore suffered I thee not to touch her. Now therefore restore the man his wife, for he is a prophet, and he shall pray for thee, and thou shalt live. And if thou restore her not, know thou that thou shalt surely die, and all that are thine. Therefore Abimelech rose early in the morning, and called all his servants, and told all these things in their ears, and the men were sore afraid. And then Abimelech called Abraham, and said unto him, What hast thou done unto us? And what have I offered thee that thou hast brought on me and on my kingdom a great sin? Thou hast done deeds unto me that ought not to be done. And Abimelech said unto Abraham, What sawest thou that thou hast done this thing? Abraham said, Because I thought, surely the fear of God is not in this place, and they will slay me for my wife's sake. And yet, indeed, she is my sister. She is the daughter of my father, but not the daughter of my mother, and she became my wife. And it came to pass that when God caused me to wander from my father's house, and that I said unto her, This is thy kindness, which thou shalt show unto me at every place whither we shall come, say of me, He is my brother. And Abimelech took sheep and oxen and men servants and women servants, and gave them unto Abraham, and restored Sarah his wife. And Abimelech said, Behold, my land is before thee, dwell where is pleasantly. And unto Sarah he said, Behold, I have given thy brother 1,000 pieces of silver. Behold, he is to thee a covering of the eyes unto all those that are with thee, and with all the other. Thus he was reproved. So Abraham prayed unto God, and God healed Abimelech and his wife and his maid and servants, and they bare children. For the Lord has fast closed up all the wombs of the host of Abimelech because of Sarah, Abraham's wife. Chapter 21. And the Lord visited Sarah as he had said, and the Lord did unto Sarah as he had spoken. For Sarah conceived and bare Abraham a son in his old age at the set time of which God had spoken to him. And Abraham called the name of his son that was born unto him, whom Sarah bare to him, Isaac. And Abraham circumcised his son Isaac, being 8 days old, as God had commanded him. And Abraham was 100 years old when his son Isaac was born unto him. And Sarah said, God hath made me to laugh, so that all that hear will laugh with me. And she said, Who would have said unto Abraham, and that Sarah should have given children suck? For I have borne him a son in his old age. And the child grew and was weaned, and Abraham made a great feast the same day that Isaac was weaned. And Sarah saw the son of Hagar of the Egyptian, which she had borne unto Abraham, mocking. Wherefore she said unto Abraham, Cast out this bondwoman and her son, for the son of this bondwoman shall not be here with my son, even with Isaac. And the thing was very grievous in Abraham's sight because of his son. And God said unto Abraham, Let it not be grievous in thy sight because of the lad, and because of the bondwoman, and that all that Sarah hath said unto thee, hearken unto her voice. For in Isaac shall thy seed be called, and also of the son of the bondwoman will I make a nation, because he is thy seed. And Abraham rose up early in the morning, and took bread and bottle of water, and gave it unto Hagar, putting it on her shoulder. And the child sent her away, and she departed, and wandered in the wilderness of Beersheba. And the water was spent in the bottle, and she cast the child under one of the shrooms, and she went and sat her down over against him a good way off, as it was about shot from. For she said, Let me not see the death of the child, and sat over against him, and lifted up her voice and wept. Now be it for today. Go, Kami, 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 ah!